Boulevard in Solon, Ohio. If you know your
Ohio.
extension number, you may dial it at any time.
Well, I don't know the
Please press
extension.
pound for a directory by last
I
name.
don't know who works there.
Otherwise, please listen carefully as our menu options have recently changed.
Ah, dang, they changed the menu options.
Please
Stupid, I just had them memorized.
For order-related questions, please press 2.
It's not an order.
Medical, chemical, and landfill emergencies, please press
I don't think it's an emergency. Is it an emergency,
international sales
Steuben?
inquiries, please press
I don't.
5.
International
US
sales.
sales inquiries,
U.S.
please press
We're
6.
in the U.S. I'm not
AP or
trying to
AR
sell
inquiries,
anything.
please
APAR.
press 8.
What does those
For
stand for?
international shipments, please
International
press 9.
shipments.
This menu will
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Thank
Let
you
me
for
see
calling
here.
Contact Solon,
Oh, hi.
a division using the keys
Oh.
on your telephone. Please spell the last name.
I think this is maybe who I need to talk to.
Number 3,
Mailbox
5,
number 359.
4. If this is correct, press pound.
I think that's correct. I like that mailbox number. Man, they take forever to answer the phone, Steuben. I hope they let me leave a message.
Mailbox number 3594 is not available.
Not
After the tone,
available.
Please record your message.
Oh, I guess
When
I'll have to
finished,
leave
You may
it.
hang up to deliver the message or press pound for more options.
Hey guys, my name is Russell E. Brevard. I'm not sure if I got the right number. I bought some of your Lysol disinfecting wipes. They're the early morning breeze scent. And well, see, the thing is, I'm from Vermont. I have an overactive bladder and an inverted toe, which that lawsuit is still in procession with the state of Texas with Sears and Roebuck's. I had an issue there with a over-aggressive salesman, and I tell you what, we just got back from the restaurant. My favorite restaurant is Elvis Presley's Memphis, but we can't go there because that's a really long drive. So my cousin said he'd take me over to Stuckey's, because that's my second favorite place. And we went over there. I got me one of them pecan logs and put it on a hot dog bun. That was pretty darn good. That's good eating right there. But I tell you what, my nephew Steuben, he had a bit of an issue a while back. He died. He was thrown from the tilt-a-whirl in Tallahatchie County, and he had passed away. And the thing is, we buried him up there in that pet cemetery, and he came back. You know, they say what comes back ain't the same as what goes in the ground, but I mean, he looks all right to me. His mouth's a little messed up. I don't know. I think he looks okay. He actually looks a little better, so I'm okay with it. It may not be the same, but it's still pretty good. But you guys, with your Lysol wipes, it says 3 times stronger. I mean, how am I 3 times stronger than what, you know? If it's 3 times stronger than nothing, because 3 times 0 is still 0. I'm no math whiz, but 3 times 0 is 0. So technically, that, I don't know, that sounds like a little bit of a scam. Maybe if it's like 3 times stronger than this dirty sock, maybe, you know, that's probably something we could work with. Oh, I want to add to this recording.
Please record after the tone.
Okay, here we go. More messaging. This is the early morning breeze scent. I mean, where I live here in Florida, sometimes the early morning breeze doesn't smell too good, especially if it's low tide down there at the swamp, you know. And I don't know, it doesn't smell like that to me. Maybe you guys, if I could send these back to you, maybe you could inject some early morning breeze into them. I don't know. I've had issues with that before. I've tried to send products for flavor injections, and you know, companies tend to frown on that. So maybe you guys are a little different. I've had a little better experience overall in the past with Lysol customer service. For the most part, you guys have been pretty good to me. So anyway, my nephew Steuben, he fell in the porta potty. He fell in the tank, you know, in the porta potty. And I was wondering if I could use these to wipe him off with, if that would be safe for Steuben, because his skin's kind of sensitive, especially since he came back, you know, and I just don't want him to develop a skin irritation, you know, some kind of rash, or, you know, because he's kind of sensitive. Steuben, he got this thing to starting to come off because we tried to clean him up a little bit before, but you know, they say what comes back ain't the same, but that's okay. He will put his sock over there. But anyway, I'm not allowed to use knives or sharp objects due to the incident at Elvis Presley's Memphis. You know, I've been wearing these masks lately to protect myself and protect others. As you can see, I've been pretty vigilant about that, you know. My cousin's like, man, maybe you need a new mask, and I'm like, dang, I can't afford no new mask, you know. I don't even really have a job, and it just, I'm kind of in between jobs right now. I'm holding out for a management position, and right now, the last interview I went to, I tell you what, I went and I told him about my inverted toe, and he's like, well, you can't have an inverted toe and wear this job, you know. And I was like, well, I mean, that's kind of discriminatory, and because, you know, all this stuff going on now is like, that's pretty dang it, just maximum time. I still got a lot to say.
Copy this message to additional mailboxes, press 4.
I want to copy it to additional mailboxes. I don't know. Maybe I should re-record. I did it. I don't know what's going on with that, but I tell you what, you guys, I don't even know if I called the right number. Is this Clorox? Because I've got some of this Fabuloso. That's just fun to say, you know, Fabuloso. But this is a refreshing lemon flavor, and I tell you what, it's not very refreshing. It kind of left a bad taste in my mouth for a while. So it says, this one says 40% more versus competitive 40 flaws. 40 flaws. So 40% more than, competitive 40 fluid ounces. Oh, I see what they're saying. They're saying it's 40% more than competitive 40 fluid ounces. So how can it be 40% more if it's 40 fluid ounces, though? If it's just, how many? This is 56 ounces. So if you take 40%, 40 ounces, 40% of 40 ounces, you got 16 ounces, so 40% more than 40. Am I doing that right, Steuben? Steuben's not very good at math. I don't know. I'd have to check that. And what do they consider competitive to Fabuloso, though? To me, there's not much competitive with Fabuloso. I'll tell you what, you guys, this will strip the paint off of an F300 tractor. You know, if you dump that stuff on there, it'll strip that paint right off of it. That's how strong this is. It's Fabuloso. But I don't know if this is the number I called, because I drank some of this the other day, and I don't think you're supposed to do this. It has a child safety cap, and I guess that's to prevent, we don't have any children living here with us, thankfully. That's probably a good thing. But anyway, it says to mix 1/4 cup in a gallon of water. Use on sponge and clean. So push cap down and turn. You got to push the cap down and turn first. Okay, that's pretty confusing, but I tell you what, I don't know. Maybe I meant to call Fast Orange. I don't know. Who did I call? What was this? Oh yeah, this was about the it says 99, it kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. What if I'm dealing with that other 0.1% though, the particular issue that I'm having with Steuben, you know, because he take that stuff they put in the porta potties in addition to the stuff the other people put in the porta potties that use the porta potty. Ain't no telling what's in there, but that might be that other 0.1%, you know. Have you ever like gone, you guys go to the like a event, outdoor festival, you know, where everybody's like, you know, having fun, listening to a band or something, you know, like, I don't know, like, gosh, like Marshall Tucker Band, maybe, you know, like we went to see Marshall Tucker Band, and people were all like, woo, you know, and then you go to the porta potty, and you're trying to open up that dang door, and you get in there, and there's not much room to do nothing, you know, you're like jiggling that thing around, and there ain't no room in there, and you're, God,